Right then, hello, welcome to the Numpties Guitar Lessons School, and we keep calling ourselves Numpties until we can actually start to learn to play guitar properly. Right then, so we was on lesson 3 last time, and the plumps and the twangs. Now, I don't know about you, if you've got long thin fingers, you probably didn't get as many plumps as what I was getting. On the other hand, if you've got big thick fingers like me, then you were getting more plumps than you were twangs. So I had a little look at this and a little play around with this, and I thought, how can, it can't be impossible to do. So whilst I was practicing, I realised that perhaps I was holding the string with my finger too tight. See, holding it too tight. And because I also noticed I was getting like marks across my finger, and my finger was starting to get sore and stuff like that. So I had another little play around with it, and what I found was, if you hold the string nice and gentle but firm, then I was getting more twangs than I was the plumps. So let's have a little go. I'm on the top string. And I've also noticed that when doing the top string, or the top couple of strings, what we need to be doing is we need to be going all the way down the bottom. Because I did find that I was getting a plump at the bottom where my hand was resting too close to the bottom string. See? Silly little thing really. But at the end of the day, if we don't get them sorts of things sorted, then we're just going to be going, da-da-da-da-da-dum, plump, da-da-da-da-da-dum, plump, or something like that, which we don't want. So what I've been doing for the practicing is, I don't know if you might find this a bit easier, is I've just been using all the strings. That way, if any part of my hand, or any part of my finger, or anything is touching something that it shouldn't touch, I'm going to get a plump somewhere along the line. And as long as I'm getting all twangs, right the way down to the bottom, then I know I must be holding my fingers right. So that's sort of standard sort of logic really, I suppose. So if we go try and do it now, so that's why I've called this lesson really lesson 3 part 2, because the last video got cut off halfway, well not halfway through, at the end, but I didn't have a chance to say bye bye. And so this is continuing from where we left off really. Okay, so let's see if we can go down. Remember, I'm probably, at the time of making this video, if you're better than this, then you've already exceeded me, and it's time to go and get some proper guitar lessons, because you won't need to do this then. But if you're as bad as me, or if it's possible, worse, then you'll be up to this point, or getting to this point, and this might be quite important for you. Got a plump. First one as well. All twangs. Middle finger. All twangs. Third finger. And I'm not holding it very tight. And my hand is away from it at the bottom, because I'm getting a twang. All the way down to the bottom. Little finger. Hard one, this one. Plump. At the bottom I've got that one. No. Did you hear that one at the bottom? Plump. There you go. I do like it when I manage to get it right. All the way down. So my hand's not touching, so now we go down one. Instead of going down one, because let's go down, and we'll put the next one down, but we'll put the index finger back on it. Oops. And do it a few times. Oops. Nope. No matter how long you stay on this one, if it don't sound right and it sounds a bit flumpy, you've got to keep trying. Middle finger. Now I had a little practice this morning and I managed to get all the way to the bottom. Well, 2 away from the bottom. I couldn't do any further without getting the plumps. Little finger. And then next one down, but index finger again. That way we get down a bit quicker. See, it's making a nice twang all the way down. I'm not catching my finger on the other string, 3rd finger, and I'm not catching my hand on it. No plumps, little finger. This is where I find it gets really difficult now. Okay, so now this one's just going to be difficult, this one. Oh, don't it hurt your hands? That's my arm, all the way up there. Just not used to it. So now we go to that next one with the index finger. Oops. All twangs. Middle finger, all twangs. 3rd finger, all twangs. Little finger. Plump. I think that was to be expected, really. Not quite there. Okay, so now down here with the index finger, so we've got that. So middle finger now. It's difficult for you to see, isn't it, really? Middle finger. I'm getting a plump, but maybe it's because of the way I'm holding it, because I'm trying to show you on there. Anyway, plump. See me out where my hand is. Then of course you've got to get your thumb right at the same time. Third finger. And little tiny finger. Right. No. Now in a couple of months, probably even a few weeks, we'll be able to do that piece of cake. Now that's a bit of a struggle. Can't get there sometimes. And then trying to go over here to start at the bottom one, I'm getting plumps all over the place. I'm getting plumps on nearly every other string. Can't quite get that one there. Trying to get my little finger on the furthest one, because I figure if we can get all the way down to this furthest one, maybe, I don't know, maybe when you learn the guitar, you don't use much of this, I don't know. But supposing we get shown later on, when we're learning the guitar properly, to do something down this end, we'll be right knackered, won't we? But if we can learn it, then we'll find it reasonably easy. As long as you ain't getting plumps. Oh. All the others, except the one I'm actually trying to twang. Just well, I think we can. I don't want to spend all the video just on that bottom one, but I think we can safely say that I ain't got it yet. Core. So, if we now go to say 1, 2, third string down, right? And start again at the top. Yeah? Starting at the top, index finger near the thing, near the fret, right? And strum all the way down. And you'll hear your plump if you've got one. Just gently do all the strings. Plump underneath now, I've got that one. There we are. So now I know, no matter what anybody says, I know I'm holding that correctly. I don't know what the move is called. You know, it's probably called something. Don't know what it's called. But I know it's correct because I'm getting twangs all over the place. Right, still on the third one. Second one across. Second one across. I reckon anybody that can get to the end of lesson 3, part 1 and 2, I reckon they're ready then. If you can do all this, and you can do it in quicker time than this, a lot quicker time than this, then you're ready to get in the yellow pages and bring up a local guitar teacher. Whereas you thought you'd never get to that point. Right there, I've got a plump going on somewhere. My nail was just touching the string. Yeah. All twangs, all the way down. And then the next one over, third finger. I sometimes play these videos back and just practice to myself. Got it? Yeah. And like I said, do a bit of music. I've got George Ezra on in the background. What-oh, what-oh. Just sort of practice going along with the beat. And then index finger again. They twang on my nails. And middle finger. All twangs. And that one. Do that as you're doing each one. Don't have to do it one twang at a time like me, because I sit there sometimes and I'll just, when I think I've got it, by listening to the twangs and no plumps, when I think I've got it, now I make myself a little plump because I can't find it. When I think I've got it like that, then I can have a little. So I thought you could probably do this on any guitar. Now I'm running out of time on this video, and I borrowed this one, and it's not been off the top of the wardrobe in over a year, so I don't even know. Probably ain't tuned. Oh. There's a guitar missing, there's a string missing, but I reckoned it was probably the same.